Now, our Aravindha Sivam ji, importance of Udyāna in Āgama-s preservation of environment as detailed in the Saiva Agamas.
Vande Mahaganapatim Madanarisūnum Vamoru Samsthavanita Bhujaveshtitangam Vallishapurvadavabhishtatamashritanam Vanipati Pramukhadeva Ganarchitangrim Manonmani Matrakaya Samete Shri Vaidyanateshwara Sarvabhome Hridisthite me Kimuvanchitarthaha Nalabhyate Deivikamanuseshu Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. At the outset, I thank everyone who is a part of to arrange this conference, which is a need of the hour. My paper is importance of Taṭāka and Udyāna in Agamas, preservation of the environment as detailed in the Saiva Agamas. I am Aravindha Sivam from Panduti, Tamil Nadu, alumni of Āgama-s Samskrita Mahapathashala, Shri Shri Gurukulam, Art of Living, Bengaluru. The temple or the vital, the central to the Hindu way of life, because the environment and the social of the people it is the main central place is the temple. Temple plays a vital role in the social ecosystem because everything it will come around the central point to the temple. Like here, the importance of water bodies and temple gardens. The temple consists of many angas, like you all see the temple mantapas, nritya mantapa, alankara mantapas, which deals with the architecture, and also the nritya mantapas means the natyam, like that patashala, goshala, gidashala, and everything. Goshala deals with the go samrakshana, gidashala, patashala, like the likewise the many angas are for the temples. Important angas which deals with the environment is Taṭāka and Udyāna. Taṭāka means the water bodies in the temple and around. That Udyāna means the garden and the tree vikshas and everything around the temple. It is an important anga of the temple to protect the environment. And in Saiva Agamas, in the Chintya Vishwa Agama, it is told there are 4 types of water: Nadyam, Vapyam, Taṭākeva, Kūpe, Vapi, Chaturvidham. It means Nadi, Vapi, Taṭākam, and Kūpa. Nadi means the river, Vapi means the reservoir lake, Taṭāka means the pond in the, around the temples, the Kūpa means the well. And then there only the benefits of bathing. Kūpasnanam nakartavyam, nadyadishu cha satsvapi, alabhetu prakartavyam, Kūpasnanam nadosha bhag. Like that, if there is a river, we should bath in the river only, don't bathe in the well. And then the phala, like that also they are saying the lake is 10 times more beneficial than a well, and a river is 10 times more than beneficial than a lake. The ocean is 10 times more beneficial than a river. And Tata Shatagunam Punyam Snanam Prangmukha Uchate. Prang means the east. One should face the east bathing 100 times more beneficial, like that. Pravahabhi Mukhi Bhutva Nadyam Snanam Samacharet. The one should face the incoming flow of the water while bathing in the river. Tatrapi Dakshinam Tiram Anantam Phalamuchate. The banks of the right side of the river bank bestows unlimited fruits for the bathing. That is the Taṭāka Lakshana, Taṭāka Pratishtha, prescribed in this Sukshma Agama, Taṭāka Pratishtha Vidhi, talks about the importance and the construction of water bodies in the temple of different sizes. Taṭāka Sthapanam Vakshe Sunutvam Tat Prabhanjana. Taṭākam Vacha Vapiva, Pushkarani Yathavapiva, Alayabhimukhi Mukyam, Mukhe Mukyam, Aishanya Muttare Piva, Dakshineva Prakurvita, Agneyam Pastime Piva. That is the figures of the Alayabhimukam, the east, Aishanyam, Uttare, Dakshinam, Agneyam, Paschime, like this. It is said the southwest and northwest, the location could be any direction without except the southwest and northwest. The location where to place the Taṭāka. And then the construction. Yatha Manorame Deshe Taṭākam Karayet Sudhihi. The location should be chosen to be pleasant and pleasing environment. It could be a part of the temple garden as well. It should be constructed well with stones or bricks. Sushailadi Ishtaka Bhirva, any bricks or stones. Tatsthanam Karayet Dridham, we should be very strong. Sopana Sahitam Kritva, Yatha Vibhava Vistaram. The sites depend on the budget of the Karta, and it should be Sopana Sahitam, the steps it should be there. If one is unable to construct a large tank, at least a well should be dug in there. Pratishtha Phalam, if the tradition says that one who construct a temple tank is blessed with wealth, abundance, prosperity, progress, bhukti, mukti, and saukyam without a doubt. Yah kuryat tirtham uddishya sahi sarvam apnuyat dhanadhanya samriddhi syat arogyam putra sampadam bhuktim muktim cha saukyam cha labhate natra sami. Without doubt, he will get all this. And then Kupasnanam, that itself. Evam yah kurute martyaha sa punyam gati mapnuyat. One who constructs a well reaches a better state in the next world. It is a Pratishtha Phalam. And an important line is that Toyam Shuddham Ashuddham Va Shivalaya Samipagam Shiva Gangeti Tam Vidyat Shiva Dhamamu Sechanat. Water near a Shiva temple, whether it is clean or unclean, should be considered as Shiva Ganga, because the tirtha of the Shiva temple reaches that water. So we should think it is a Shiva Ganga. We should consider it is Shiva Ganga. It is a next thing. It's a Udyāna garden. A garden can be considered for oneself for a temple. A long list of flowers and plants are mentioned in the Agamas, where to plant a tree, what are the types of tree, herbs and creepers, like that. There's a many list. For example, Champaka, Karavira, Nandyavartam, Mallika, Jati, Nilotpalam, Punnagam, Patili, like that. I just read some lines of the Moolagama text. Udyāna Lakshana Patalam in Shrimad Karana Agama. Atmarcheva Pararcheva Udyānam Kalpayet Naraha Sareva Kshaura Bhumava Rukaradi Ashtakasthale Jati Nulot Palancheva Hriberansa Dvipatpagam Karantam Baka Pushpamcha Uruba Kusuman Tatha Punnagam Patali Cheva Shankamcha Shriya Vartakam Bahukarnika Mevoktam Karnika Karnikaram Dvikarnika Lakshmi cha Vakulam Bilvam Rakta Mandara Kauravam Shvetarkam Matali Dronam Shveta Lodham Tachaivacha Ankolam Mashi Patram cha Bringarajam Tachaivacha. Like that, the many trees, plants, herbs, like that. What are the flowers there we should plant in the garden, like that? There is many. There are. There is some research material we want to research that what is that this flower means, what is that flower means. So we should research for that. Pushparchana Phalam, there in the same patala it said Pushpa Bhedai Patra Bhedaihi Ta Anyani Sarvashaha Sahasra Shankhya Chaiva Shiva Preetikaram Bhavet. There are 1,000 varieties of flowers and leaves that are said to be favored by Lord Shiva. Jnana Durvam Samabhyarcha Dehante Moksha Mapnuyat. Offering even a blade of Durva grass with Jnana, bestow moksha. when known. Ajnanena yajet sambhum dehante bhupatitwakam. Offering even without jnana, we have done puja without jnana, bestowing great results, including being born as a bhupati in the next new birth. So you can hear the Nayanar, one who just done a prayer by offering flower, made a moksha gati, and it is he is Nayanar. Uh, puja without the flowers and leaves lead to anavrishti. It is said when we are offering the puja, the pushpapatra vihinena anavrishtir bhavishyati. Without we do puja, it leads to, it is all connected with the environment. Special details with flowers of the day, months, or etc. are explained in the like uh, Arkavare tu bilvam syat, tulasi somavarake, angare cha kapitsam syat, matulingam budhe tataha, brihaspatiam cha mandaram, bhargave jampu patrakam, vishnukranti bhavet sauram, Varapatra Mihochyate, like that. One each day, the Sunday for Patra, Monday Tulasi, Tuesday Vila Ilai, like that Kapitsam. Like that every day it is special for this flower. This day is special for this, and then also for month. In the Masa Puja Vidhi, this month flower is that, like it will continues. The inscriptions. Uh, an inscription, the Mamalapuram Seashore Temple assembled the Tirunandavanam of the south of the Jalashaya Devata. Explains that it is mentioned Tirunandavana. The temple gardens were taken care of the families settled there for prosper, that they are called Tirunandavana Kudi. They are separately made for the care taking for the Nandavana. Tir- Tirunandavana. We can infer that there are temple flower gardens, separately families settled there to raise the flower and maintain the garden. Separate garland makers to make the various stands and garlands, and that there was a Tiruppu Mandapam. Poo Mandapam, especially for the flower hall in the temple, to which could have a separate hall, at least specified area where to flowers were to be collected and the garlands made. The reference from the temple management in the Agamas. And temple has a responsibility to sing big bells. They shall have the gardens land planting without fruit bearing and useful trees of various descriptions, such as the coconut, Pralimara, jack, and mango, and shall cultivate sweet scented creepers and flower plants like Damana, Marugu, Iruveli, Shenpaka, and Sevaruli. This case study, it is explained that the place named Pammal in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, before the year 2000, the groundwater level is the neighborhood of the tanks were highly polluted by the overflow from nearby tanneries. And after the renovation of the tank, there is an improvement in the quality of groundwater within 5 kilometers radius of the water body. It is said in this case study, there are more 1,000 tanks dot over. That is the more beautiful. They have explained, and they have told this to be 1,000 tanks to be renovated like that. It is already there in our Agamas and temple ecosystem. It was there. We have to follow that. If they have told this is new, we want to take like that. But it is already there. We have to follow that. Temple tax are key to urban water conservation. The book, Madam Madhavi Ganeshan, Associate Professor at the Central of Water Resource in Anna University in Chennai, she tells that temple tanks are very useful for the rainwater harvesting, recharging the aquariums. Most temples were designed to include tanks and individual weight for ensuring water management as part of religion and ritual. They are tool of recharging groundwater and absorbing flood water. Only 55% of temple tanks in Tamil Nadu is in good condition. So we have to preserve all the tanks with the uh, what are the procedures like that. Some of them, it is Dhenupurishwar Temple, Chennai, Selayur Shiva Temple. There are the structure is there. We have to protect and preserve the what are the it is followed. The conclusion is temple tanks are gardens are the dharmic way to ensure ecological balance and biodiversity. What is environment friendly means it is considered as punya, divinity like that. We have to follow that. Temple exercise soft power in the society and judge people to do right by the environment by example as well as exhaustion. Preserving and protecting these structures is the first step to repair and redress the current imbalance. Thank you all. Jai Guru. It is all by the grace of my gurus. I am just a Jai Guru.
Namaste. Pranams to Aravindha Sivam ji for such a wonderful paper. And it is so assuring to see you people to be well versed on both sides. So you are learned in your Agama and practice, and you are so articulate in English, and you are so well aware of the environmentalist side research also. Your presentation has so many references and case studies. You have quoted case studies also. Wonderful. And I'm hopeful that all this goes into your Agama Patashala also to the next generation. And it is so assuring to see you people to be so young also. You are such young people. And just for information, how many more youngsters are getting trained under you, Acharya?
In our Gurukulam, Shri Shri Gurukulam in Bangalore, the more than 200 students were passed out with a master's degree in
Oh,
Saiva Agama, and 200 more children are studying now.
oh, so how old are they?
They all between 12 to 20.
Excellent, excellent. Next generation. Oh, another 70, 80 years are assured. Oh, wow. So, such a great seva that you are doing. Uh, and you have this kind of academic presentation tendency also. So why not you people write papers, do research publications? We are there, Arvind Shivamji. Indic Academy will support your publications.
Sure.
If you want to come up with a book on this, we will publish that book. And I think you have to go for a PhD also.
Yeah, I have registered for the PhD now.
Good, good. Please do that.
We both
Please do
Aravindha
that.
Sivam and mine.
Yeah, you have to have degrees, PhDs, and other degrees also, and continue publishing as much as possible, particularly in English or any language that more people understand. Thank you very much. And there was a question. One person was asking how to decide the right side of the river, where to stand, and how to understand which is the right path.
It is in the pravaham. It is coming outflow. We opposite direction we have to stand. That the right side is that Dakshina.
Oh, okay. Then the right hand side is the
Yeah.
right side. Okay. So, and there was a question about is there any help needed for the acharyas? What can we do to help the tradition continue?
Now the Patashalas as running there with the grace of the gurus only we are standing here. If the help need to for the Patashala, it will be help more students and more traditional scholars.
Oh, that is so wonderful. So he's saying he does not need any funds because Gurudev has arranged for the funds. Please help us by sending more students. Is such a graceful, such a generous and broad-minded request. Any more questions to Aravindha Sivam ji? Rajeshwari Patel ji wants your email address so that she can correspond with you. And one anonymous attendee is asking why northwest and southwest directions of water bodies are prohibited.
It is said by the Lord Shiva. It should be has some issues like that. I don't want to research in that.